Hey there everybody, this is RTS Harge here, not with a review, but sort of a video response to the videos about the toy fair and what the companies are unveiling at some point during the year. So don't expect much camera movement. Got nothing in particular to point out to show you, but I have some stuff I'd like to talk about. So I guess I'll start off first by talking about the Mega Block stuff. So yeah, the big sets that we saw were the Phantom and the Elephant. The Phantom looks a bit small, actually, scale-wise. It's pretty big. It has over 800 pieces. So, yeah. Then there's the Elephant, which has over 1,000 pieces. And I don't know, I can't tell its scale from what I saw. It looks pretty damn big. I'll just leave it at that. Also the Battlescapes, which is this. They're coming out in March, so that's good. Plus, there was talk about different helmets or different sculpts for the Spartans. I saw an Air Assault, CQB, new sculpt for the EVA, and yeah. Yeah, also one set in particular I'd like to talk about was the EVA's Last Stand. Basically, it's battlefield wreckage of a desert warthog, which you can use to make a desert camo warthog. Also, with an EVA and 2 hunters. First off, I believe that this is the first set with 2 hunters, which is interesting because they always come in 2, but the ones that we've had previously don't have hunters in them. Well, I mean, they only have, well, that have hunters in them only have 1. There. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, I like the idea of battlefield wreckage. It just adds some style to the area you're in. No, it's always sort of depressing to see it magically disappear off the battlefield a few seconds after you killed something. I don't know. Sense of loss for me. I'm never claimed to be normal. Yeah. Also, they have a Rocket Hog and anti-air turret set, which I think is pretty good. And also, the Falcon! Finally, the Falcon! Yay! Yeah, there are a few more sets with the BR. I did not see any signs of a DMR, sadly. Yeah, and also there's the, I forget what it was called, Battle Force or something, I don't know. That they weren't allowed to show us. So, yeah, on to McFarlane. Saw definite pictures of June, and I believe that his camo cover thing is actually fabric in it, not plastic, which is a good sign. A Falcon! Yay! Sorry, I like Falcons. It is big. So big, in fact, that in an interview of Todd McFarlane, he was talking about maybe different sizes for it. And, you know, the small ones coming out early, and the really big one that's actually in scale with the figures, that come around during the holidays, so that it can be under the tree and be the really big box you can't wait to open, even though you already know what it is. Yeah, I didn't hear much of that talk about the Banshee, but I saw pictures of the Banshee. It looks sweet. Yeah, a few more female Spartans. I didn't really see very many new species. I didn't see any brutes or hunters. I would like to see a McFarlane hunter, just because. Yeah. So, and I guess I'll finish this off with the rants about why I prefer McFarlane over Hasbro, vehicle-wise. Because I've been talking to myself about this for a while, and even though I do admittedly prefer Star Wars over Halo, I don't do much of the well, I don't do any Hasbro Star Wars stuff. Because they have a different philosophy that I don't really appreciate. So that's because they're going for the kids, really. And so that means adding on new features that have no basis in any of the episodes. I mean, I saw the Republic Troopland, or whatever it's called. They have turrets that pop up out of little doors, and they pop up here where you can put a figure on them, and I just called BS on that. I mean, that would never happen in the episodes, okay? And so they're just adding in new stuff that, you know, just to make it more for the kids. And so they're deviating from the accuracy, and if you've watched me for a while, or at least watched a lot of my videos, you know that I value accuracy over playability. So, yeah, so that's just a turn off from me. Lego does it a bit too, and also they have a problem with scale. Hasbro also has a bit of a problem with scale. Same with Mega Bloks, really. I mean, the Phantom, I mean, what am I saying? The Pelican, over there, yeah, that's too small. So, yeah, but, I mean, yeah, they're going for kids, so they lower the prices by making them smaller, but then they add in stuff that has nothing to do with the ship that you ever see in any of the episodes or the TV series or anything. And yeah, that's what I have against them. I have noticed Lego doing it a bit, but I don't know. Mega Bloks, they don't do it as often, I think. And McFarlane, that's the thing that I really love about them, is that they don't do any of that. They just make it realistic, or, you know, make it accurate, I should say. Yeah. One thing I would like to see difference on the Mega Bloks things is give the Hayabusas a weapon. Because all they ever get is just their sword. Which, I mean, I never got the katana in Halo 3. I never really played it online at all. I don't have online. But you can't draw it. So, I'm back. Sorry for the jump. My camera's being an ass again. So close to finishing, too. You're gonna have to go the long way. Damn. Okay, so, yeah. I think I covered everything I wanted to. Also, McFarlane is coming out with new turrets for the Warthog. Which I just say finally too. I mean, because the anti-aircraft rotating machine gun of death is fun and all, but why have that when you can have a Goshawk? Really? Yeah, but I have no idea about the prices for any of them, and I have no idea about when they're coming out, except for the Battlescape, which is coming out in March. That's all I heard. Yeah, so this has been RTS Targe. Signing off, and I'll get back to doing reviews. Okay, see ya. Bye.